What is happening, friends? It's Krista here with Outgrowing, and today I am planting 3,200 tulip bulbs, and I'm so excited about this because there's so many beautiful ones, and I can't wait to get them in the ground because hopefully the sooner I get them in the ground, the sooner spring will come and they will be up. Anyway, so that is what we're up to today, friends. First and foremost, I need to dig my trench, which is the word I was looking for. I've been fumbling with words. I'm like a ditch, a trough. Yeah, they're all fine, but trench is actually what I was looking for. So I have to dig my trench. I'm gonna dig my trench 4 feet by 50 feet. That likely won't be long enough to plant all of them, but I have a little wiggle room on either end of this where I'm going to be planting them, where I can plant a few more. So anyways, I'm going to start with the 4 feet by 50 feet and go with that. And so I actually got to get in here. I'm going to get my rototiller. I'm going to dig it up so it's nice and soft. And then I got to clear out all of the dirt so that it creates the trench. And then I got to get in there and plant them. And it's called like egg carton style. So you just plant them very close together, which I'm going to show you guys in this video here. So come along for the ride. I'm going to get to it. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Alright guys, so I am well underway of planting tulips, as you can see here. So there's 3,200 bulbs that need to be planted, and I don't even know how many I've got planted so far. I've got the ones that I planted in the order they're planted right here on this little post, because I forgot to bring a pen and I forgot to bring a piece of paper to write down the order that I'm doing them in. So I have them all stuck. Well, I don't want to pull that out because that marks where the garlic is, so never mind. Anyways, I just want to show you guys where I'm at with the tulip bulbs. I hope I didn't say garlic. I finished planting the garlic. Now we're on to tulip. Anyhow, so when you're planting them, you guys, you want to make sure that you're planting the tulip with the root part down. If you can see there, you can kind of see where the root would have been. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of getting dark out too, so I might check this video and see. Might have to re-record. Anyways, you want to plant that side down and the pointy side up, this pointy side, where you can kind of tell, like that is where, you know, the stem and the leaves would come out of. And that's how you want to plant it. You want to plant it just like that. And you want to kind of nestle it into the dirt a little bit so that they stay, you know, in place. And then you want to plant them. This is egg carton style. So you plant them pretty close together. I may have planted mine even closer than some people, or sorry, further apart than some people do, just because last year I planted mine pretty close together and I didn't have the greatest success with my tulips. So this year I'm trying to plant them a little bit further apart, so there's just a little bit more wiggle room there, and I'm gonna see how that works out for me this year. Anyways, you guys, I just want to check in with you, show you where I'm at, show you kind of how you plant the tulip bulbs, and you know, this is going to kind of wrap it up for me today. I'm going to quickly cover up the ones that I've already planted and finish planting the ones that I'm doing right now, which are the fancy frills. I have them out. I'm going to finish those up, and then I'm going to cover up the ones that I've already planted, just because I don't know, there might be some wildlife in here tonight, who knows, or the dog or the cats, whatever, and I don't want them to tip my tulip bulbs over. I want them to stay upright. So I am going to cover these ones up and then start tomorrow where I left off, and get the rest of them all planted up. And I'm super happy because this is all I need to get done. Like, absolutely need to get done. I mean, I need to get the garden cleaned out, but honestly, this I need to get done. I'm going to see my great auntie next weekend, and I wanted to have this done so bad because we already got snow here last week, so who the heck knows what's gonna possibly come up while I'm gone. It doesn't call for anything crazy, but I just wanted to have this done and not worry. So I am doing so good. So anyways, that's where I'm at, you guys, and I'll check you tomorrow when I'm finishing up, and we'll touch base then and see how things go when I finish. friends, here we are on day 2 of planting the tulips, and I've gotten a little bit of a start already this morning, but I just wanted to check in with you guys and say, hey, here we are, day number 2 of the planting 3,200 tulip bulbs. And yeah, we're just well on our way. I think there is probably 4 more varieties left to plant. So honestly, we are gonna have tons of space here. You know, I could probably muster up maybe a quick little order and get a few more bulbs, but I don't think I'm going to, because that's gonna be crazy. I think this will be just enough space. Plant, you know, we'll probably, you know, get a little further up here. I don't think we're gonna, well, actually, if there's some in that one box, you know, we might finish this whole line, but I'm not too sure. Anyways, we'll have lots of space regardless, which is all that I cared about. I didn't want to get all the way to the end and be like, shoot, now I need to, you know, dig up some more space. I want to get this all cleaned up, all after we're all done. I want to get the rest of it all cleaned up so that it is ready to plant in the fall. And yeah, so that's what our plan is for the rest of this morning, is get these tulip bulbs in, get them all covered up, get them all staked out so that we know exactly where they are, because this is just going to be like an open space. And well, like Mark was saying, like, you got to mark it out good, because we don't want to be, you know, running over all that stuff with the sleds and stuff in the winter time. So we're definitely gonna, hey Betty, kiss, thank you. I'm definitely gonna mark them out good, because we don't want to be going over them with any of the snow machines or anything like that. So that is what's up for now. And then what I'm gonna do later on is I'm actually gonna go and collect all the gladiolus bulbs. So that's what I'm gonna do this afternoon, is I'm gonna go and store all those. So I'm definitely gonna check in with you guys later on, and I'll be making a video for that too. So if you guys want to see how that's done, I'll be making a quick little video of that as well this afternoon. But for now, my main thing is getting these tulips in, getting them all covered up, and getting done with the planting for fall, because this is it, you guys. This is the last of the planting for fall, and then whatever happens in the garden doesn't matter. It's whatever. If we don't get stuff done, we can clean it up in the spring, but the goal is to get it all tidied up. But this is number 1, and we are well on our way, so I'm super pumped about that. So yeah, we'll check in with you guys when we're all done. Okay, you guys, so I have all the tulips planted now, which is super exciting, and now I just need to go and cover them all up with dirt. And as I've mentioned before, you definitely want to have a minimum of 1 inch, or like say you have a 2-inch bulb, well then you would want to have 2 inches of dirt on top. So you want to have at least a minimum, this amount of dirt is equal to the same height of the bulb, if that makes any sense. Anyways, so that is my plan now. I'm not sure if I mentioned in my unboxing video or in this video yet, but when you're ordering this amount of bulbs, or you're ordering like a wholesale amount of bulbs, you typically need to place the order in June. I do think I mentioned that. It has to be placed fairly early in the year to ensure you're going to get the bulbs that you want. So basically, kind of the rule of thumb is, when you're ordering, you want to order your supplies, your bulbs, your seeds, your whatever, corms, the season like after you're done planting. So you want to order them as soon as you're kind of done that season, so that it's fresh in your mind what you want. And it's just kind of a rule of thumb. I mean, you can still order sometimes later in the season, but you can't be guaranteed that you're going to get the stuff that you want. So it's best that you order well in advance. And so I placed the order for these on June 22nd. On my little paper, it's on the packing slip, it says that. So I mean, I planted it quite a long time ago, my brain today. I ordered a long time ago. So, and then we just received the shipment this fall. So when you put your order in, you put the date that you would like your shipment to arrive. They typically have dates that work for them, and they'll say like say I picked, you know, September 1st, and they're like, well, we don't actually ship until September 15th, so we'll ship it then. Whatever. Okay, it's all good, no biggie. But that's when you get it within that week. And so it's really important once you get your bulbs and stuff that you check them over. I think there is a return for like damaged bulbs, rotten bulbs, whatever, within 72 hours, but you have to, you know, contact them within that. So unfortunately, as I was going through my bulbs, it's called the Amazing Parrot. That's the really pink kind of, it almost looks like a sunset. Anyways, unfortunately, those bulbs, they're not the greatest. And I didn't go through my bulbs early enough, so I'm kind of SOL, like I can't call them to say, hey, you know what, these bulbs are kind of crappy and there's a lot of rotten ones. So I planted what I could, and hopefully some of them come up. But just a rule, like, or a lesson learned for me, I guess, is like definitely check over your bulbs, because the majority of the bulbs are awesome. Of course, you always find some that have impurities or whatever else, and that's fine. But those ones, the Amazing Parrots, they definitely were not great. So hopefully I get a few of them, but whatever. That's a lesson learned on my part, to just actually go through your bulbs. Even though you can't plant them right away, just definitely check them over. So anyways, you guys, that is going to wrap it up for me today in this video, and I hope you have enjoyed it. So please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share, and we'll check you next time.